My mum worked in banking and things like that. She sacrificed a lot of her time and life to make sure we had a happy childhood. It was only a few I'd say a few years ago that I found out that, you know, all the things we did and everything we did, Mum did at a really high risk. You know, she was always in debt and we never knew. She never wanted us to know, you know, and it was her way, and yeah, she really battled through for us. If we wanted to do something, if we loved something, she always did her utmost to make sure that we got a chance to do it. You know, and a lot of times, you know, it wasn't feasible financially, whatever, but whenever it was something she could do, even if it meant putting herself in more debt or something like that, she would do it, and she gave us those opportunities and chances. So that's kind of crossed over into my mentality in life as well, I guess, where I have very much the mentality of take a chance, take an opportunity. It's only money kind of attitude, and I know people say money doesn't rule the world, but I mean it does. It's what funds you, but you shouldn't be money orientated in terms of you know, as long as you've got the main things covered in your life, roof over your head, food in your belly, everything else isn't really that important. You know, you don't need 20 pairs of Nike trainers, you don't need the latest full frame Canon camera, or, you know, an expensive car, or a drone. You don't need any of these things to be successful. If what you do has substance, if what you do you love, the passion will show, and it will come across in what you do, no matter what it is. And it's that people are drawn to. You know, yeah, the flash and the bang draws attention initially, but it wears off when there's no substance behind it. People won't stick around. If you have substance and you enjoy what you do and it shows, people will stick with you, people will follow you, people will trust in you. Just be you, man. Be genuine, be you. That is all you can do. That is all you can do. You can just there's no more that anyone can ask of you other than to do your best or your chosen goal, and just be yourself, but be a positive version of yourself. Don't get caught up in the chaos and the negativity. So many people like to complain and complain and complain, but do jack shit to change the things they're complaining about. And like I've said, if you complain about something and you don't take your chance to change it, you have no rights to ever complain about that problem again. We all have the ability to change something we don't like. It might not be instant, but it's there. I think that's one of the things that has really stood well with me, is that if I have disliked doing something, I simply found something else that I could do that I did like. You know, and whether it meant starting again or not, that never bothered me, because I always favoured happiness over monetary gain, or being in the position that people thought you should be in, you know, in terms of career and whatnot. And you know, people constantly tell you, yeah, you know, you've got to pay your dues, and that's true, but that doesn't mean hating your life. You know, I know a lot of people who are pushed through into things at uni they didn't really want to study, they didn't have passion about, but they felt they should because that's what their family wanted them to do. I mean, because here's the fact of the matter is if you don't like doing something, it is not going to get the best from you. It's not going to give the world the best you that you could be. And if you have commitments, monetary, family, or whatever, that doesn't mean you can't still make tracks towards what you want to do on the side. I worked plenty of jobs, you know, I didn't like, but I made sure that on the side I was making progress in routes that did interest me, that did make me passionate, that did fuel my ambition. And the moment that an opportunity arose to then take those further, I took it, because I was in a position to. You know, it's people that hate what they're doing and then make no effort to kind of look at other aspects or outlets that will forever be stuck in that position of kind of hating their life, or being bored, or feeling underappreciated, underused. Because you will. Only you can remove yourself from a situation that you don't like. The world owes you nothing. Too many people in this day and age think the world owes them something, and it's a very lazy attitude. Very, very lazy. Oh, cheers, mate, for indicating. Yeah, cheers. Go a bit slower, mate. Cheers. Thanks. Thanks, mate. Yeah. 20 miles an hour on the road, so you stopped me pulling out, you pleb. Red lights. The time that red lights are your friend. Later, scooter. Yeah, I've met a lot of people that, you know, have dreams and they just assume that these things are easy to come by and a simple step-by-step process, and nothing is such. Things take a lot of time. Well, let's cover that as well. Overnight success. There is no such thing as overnight success. Well, hang on, no, wait a minute, Lex. I've seen people come out of nowhere and just become really successful in a short amount of time. Yes, you have seen that, but trust me, prior to them being recognised, they were always doing or putting in work into the craft that they love, and they've been doing it for years prior to being noticed. So there was no overnight success. They had already built that foundation. They'd already developed a background in that success that they then created by taking the opportunity that was presented to them because they were in a position to do so. It's all about positioning yourself where you want to be, giving yourself the opportunity to take something that comes along and not have to turn it down. You're all going to work jobs you don't like. You're all going to, you know, have to bite the bullet and do certain things at certain times you don't want to do, but they're all railroads towards, you know, providing yourself with a foundation to do what you want. That should be the point. So it's all a positive, but it's making sure that even the negative parts that you have to go through, that everyone has to go through, end up leading towards a positive. And also, don't be afraid of failure. You know, I've never been afraid of failure. I have moved home twice. Yep, moved back to home with us twice in my time. Why? Because it was a necessity to be able to push forward and push for something I really wanted to do. So, you know, that's what I had to do, that's what I did. You know, you put together everything that is required to achieve something, and then you go ahead and do it. At the end of the day, it comes down to you, and it comes down to you pushing for what you want, because nobody's going to do it for you. I hope that gives you a little something to think about, and it's kind of how my brain works. It's my mindset. Anyway, I think that's a bit of a deep enough conversation for one day, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this little ride. I hope you've enjoyed a bit of the views, a bit of the background into me, my little bit of my childhood. It was fun to take you back. It was fun to remind myself of those times, and trust me, the kid inside me, well and truly, still lives on. Later, people. Found some friends to ride behind. They don't know I'm following them though. See you later, friend. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, friend. Friends, squid in, idiots. Must be hot. Not going to change for us then? Not even a little bit. It's going to make everybody wait. Think you're so damn powerful, don't you, red light? Kinda are. Ah, friends. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Later, Audi. God damn it. Change. Change, change, change. Come on. And I die.